Hello, everybody. This that I'm showing on screen here is the Partner Content Operations Airtable base. It's available for free now in the Airtable universe. There should be a link somewhere around this post if you're seeing it on Slack or LinkedIn or maybe a blog post. I'll show you what's going on inside, though. Well, first, let me back up for a sec. If you're new to co-marketing, the reason why you want to co-market is for increased exposure, increased trust, and increased conversions, all things that your marketing team should want. Co-marketing is generally where I include a potential partner or a current partner in some content, webinar, events, and they love it. It increases their thought leadership. It increases their exposure to my audience and mine to theirs. And that snowballs into whatever the next level of partnership is, or maybe it's just an incentive that you use to increase partner activation and retention in your program. But partner marketing is very tough. It's inherently difficult because you're relying on an outside organization, an outside person to do something in order to get it done, to get it to execution. So we like to make it as simple as possible. And one of the ways that we're going to do that for you is to give you this operational base. If you're new to Airtable, Airtable is a great way to organize content, data, and operations into different views, and also use forms and automations. And new to Airtable is interfaces. I don't know why automation's taking a while. So automations you can trigger if, for example, a new record enters a row, whether you added it or it comes through a form. You can trigger an email, a Slack notification. They're all built in, and it comes with, I believe, the free plan. I believe what I'm showing you can do on the free plan of Airtable. Interfaces are front ends to your base that you can use to show marketing or CEO or CRO or just your team the important metrics, things that they should know about your operation that's going on in the base. So this operation is content partnerships or partner content operations, co-marketing operations. And what you can do inside here is, first tab is for managing requests and deliverables. So you have project names, you have priority, status, whether or not it's approved, who requested it, but also who's writing it or producing it, the brief. So if there's something that they have done that's an example, the date that it was requested, the rationale of why you need it done, additional notes. Campaign tracking is being pulled in from another actual tab on this base, which I'll show you, and then the objectives. You can view that in a Kanban view, which I like, where you have in progress, planned, approved. This is the status, the stage. I like that view because you can quickly move things to different stages, or you can open up and see what's going on and change things that way. Then you go into campaign tracking. So you have some preset items, which are those here on the left. And then you have items being pulled in from another tab. And these are things like, obviously, the campaign itself. So what it is you are doing with those partners, micro podcasts, co-branded webinar series, et cetera, et cetera. And then you go into marketing objectives and everything else. This is all meant to be customized. Of course, this isn't going to fit your routine exactly, but hopefully it gives you enough of an idea to go ahead and execute on. Let me keep showing you what's going on here. Okay, so objectives for this co-marketing: improve brand awareness, reduce CPA. Again, you can pull these objectives into other tabs so that you can kind of link everything together and see exactly what's going on. This is by owner, by objective status. Content key results. Maybe you want to start 5 new partner relationships, right? Or you want to use partner marketing to get users closer to the product by incorporating them in the onboarding workflows. Now, let's say you wanted to create a new campaign. One thing I really like to do is use a form to consolidate answers that a partner would be submitting to a piece of content. We call these expert roundups is a good example. Here's one from Particle, who's a Partner Hub user. CRO Roundup blog. They put this out into newsletter. Maybe they reach out individually to agencies. They actually put this into Partner Hub as what we call a live offer. And these answers can be in a form so that Maurice here can quickly respond to your co-marketing campaign, get his answers in, give you everything you need, which is title, link, and his answers, and maybe his picture. So you can put that picture in as well. And they can get back to their day-to-day operations. You've got the content you need. They're super thankful because the turnaround is super quick. And they've submitted all that through a form that looks like this. And your marketing team gets to work. And then, of course, you have their name, their title, their email, their answers. You can reach out once it's published and say, thank you for getting involved in the content. Here's the link. Here's the article. You did great. Loved your answers. And by the way, if you like doing this kind of stuff, here's my calendar. And let's go ahead and schedule a call. What I did here as an example, and I suggest you do this too, is redirect your partners that are responding to the form, if you're using the form method, to your partnerships discovery call calendar link. Okay, and then it goes into steps. If using this live offer, here are the steps. That's through Partner Hub. You can apply for a free account and then submit the live offer through Partner Hub and follow that steps to get the co-marketing content published in that way. And then co-marketing targets. These are the companies or people, why you want to target them, the status. So if you're reaching out to them, how to call, considering, etc. For which campaign are they meant to be involved in? So that's a linked record. And then, of course, their contact info. This is just an example. So you can see that. And then you have the Kanban board for all the statuses of who's in what stage with cold outreach for targets. And then you have your form view. So if anyone on your team wants to add a co-marketing target off LinkedIn or whatever, you would just share this form. So you click on the share, this little link here, and now you have a way for people on your team to submit to the campaign or submit leads into your base. And again, create an automation once they've been added to post to Slack so your other team members know there's a new person added. And then, of course, share the interface that has the essential information about what's going on, the high level, with your team. So if anyone has a quick question, what's going on with co-marketing, who's in what, doing what, what's the status, they can just send that. It has statuses and who's owning how much of the co-marketing and all the relevant stuff here. Hope you like that. Reach out to me if you need anything in Slack or Alex@partnerhub.app.